What is going on, Adventure Nation? In this episode, we're going to talk about a very important subject, whether it be in your RV or in your marriage, communication.
As you can see, it's like this is not a regular episode. We look like newcasters.
Yeah, it does look cool. Well, except for the background's kind of cool. By the way, this is a product review video or an unboxing video. So if you're not into an unboxing, and we're going to be unboxing some walkie-talkies, some GMRS radios, and some FRS radios. So if you don't need to know anything about that, you're not interested in any kind of product like that, which you should be if you're on the road, then don't watch.
I don't think I know an RVer, and put in the comments if you're one of them, but every RV has usually walkie-talkies or some sort of communication device. So I think like if you happen not to have one, you should get one. So stay tuned because it's like I think what we have to show you is pretty cool.
Yeah, and at the end we're going to have a little giveaway for you guys as well. So today we are going to be talking about Midland radios. Midland Radio USA was kind enough to reach out to us and ask us to do an unboxing, and we were happy to do so. Midland Radio is a 50-plus-year-old company. They've been in the communications industry for a long time. They were one of the first to introduce CB radios. For those of you who are old enough to remember CB radios, people still use them, but not very much anymore. A lot of the truckers are still using them. But now most communications are FRS, which is the family radio service, and or now more commonly GMRS, which is the general mobile radio service. And I'm not going to get into what all of that stuff is about. You can Google that stuff and learn a little bit more about it if you like, but it's stuff that works on different radio frequencies than CB, a little bit more powerful than a CB. CBs will operate around 4 watts, and these things operate 15 watts plus, so that's a very, very cool thing.
I learned something today.
Yes, Lori probably did not know that.
I just use them. That's my function. I just use them.
Yeah, so we're going to be unboxing a pair of the X-Talkers, which are basically handheld walkie-talkies, and everybody knows what those.
Actually, it comes in 2 different formats. Like this is your
the basic kit.
The basic kit, and this is your has extra goodies kind of kit.
Yeah. So this is the one we're going to unbox and show you this. It's basically some of the plug-in stuff for charging that makes it a little bit different, and it's got a cool carrying case. So we'll get into that.
Yep.
And we're also going to get into the Midland Mobile two-way. It's the Micro D or MicroMobile?
MicroMobile.
The MXT275, and we're going to look at this as well. This is one that installs in your rig, and I will do a install video a little bit later on after this. Unboxing's never exciting, and I will say that we have used these.
I love unboxing. Like for me, it's like Christmas Day. It's like I love opening the like smooth new boxes and see what's going on.
Oh, it's exciting for us. I'm just saying it's not exciting for them on a video. Unboxing videos,
no.
They're always like, eh.
It's gonna be exciting for you when you get yours, but
well, when they get theirs. But this is the cool carrying case that you'll never use again once you have these, because once you open them up, you don't need this case anymore, but you can use it for camera gear, you can use it for your drones, you could use it for makeup. What else?
No, I would say it's like maybe for us that we're full-timing, we would not use it, but for people that are transporting from one place to another, from ATVs and all that kind of stuff.
That's true.
Like
maybe if you're using it only part-time, that is true.
Yeah, it's like a lot of people are not full-timing, right? It's like they want to travel with it. They're taking from one place.
Check this out. Aww. Nice little case. It's got its foam stuff going on here, and I will say that we've had this open up already because we've been using these.
We wanted to test it.
We needed to test them out to make sure they're good. You get your 2 X-Talker walkie-talkies. These, I believe, are the T71s, so you get a couple of those. You get a charger. There is a charging cord, which I think that we probably haven't even used.
It's the electrical cord. Like this is the one that goes into the actual outlet.
Yes, so you have a couple different ways. This uses a regular USB to USB-C cable, so you can just, most people are going to have these for phones, from cameras, from all that kind of stuff. So we've got so many of these laying around that we were able to use, you know, every other cable that we have
so is
for
that
this
one
thing.
You can plug into this one you can plug it into the AC outlet, or you can plug that into also the RV, the cigarette lighter. Cigarette lighter?
It's still a cigarette lighter, although nobody uses them anymore. Or very few people use them for cigarette lighters.
It's just weird.
They're basically USB charging ports now is what they are.
I was gonna say, a car charger.
Yeah,
let's
a
call
car
it
charger.
that way.
So this is, you know, goes into your cigarette lighter or 12-volt port, USB here, and then cable to plug that in. Or you can go AC and USB to charge this here. Again, this one is one that people are going to use more than any other one. This one here is AC, but you can use your 12 volt to charge it.
It came with the cable. We're just using it because we needed to charge them to use them.
You also get a couple of clips so that you can put these on the back. And again, we've never used these because we don't hike with them, but you can clip them on there pretty quick. And then now you've got a clip on the belt. And that is it for this kit. Obviously, they're going to have an owner's manual in here.
Not it. This is my favorite part, actually.
What's your favorite part?
You don't even know. See?
What's my favorite part?
This.
Oh, I didn't even know those were in there.
This one's. So if you're driving with both hands and you have seen the videos of Mexico, how it's so tight, you cannot be having like talking on the radio and trying to drive at the same time. So what do you use? You use the ear sets, the headsets.
Yep,
so
absolutely.
You can talk to other people through there.
And then this is actually the cable. Like I said, we never even opened the cable up because, you know, you don't need it because we have so many of these. So your standard, you know, USB connector, this plugs into here, and now you've got ready to go. Your charger is good to go. If you plug into your lighter, this goes in here. If you plug into AC, this goes in here. Pretty simple stuff. Most people have done that before. The headset, I didn't know that these had the headsets.
Yeah,
pretty
like
cool.
I said, it's my favorite feature.
Why am I not? Well, but I can't wear the headset, then you won't hear what's going on. I guess we could both be sitting on headsets and talking to Kevin and Laura. See?
See?
Could have been doing that. So it does come with two headsets, one for each of the walkies, and it also comes with your owner's manual, so that you know that these things have it.
This comes super handy too when you're trying to back into a boondocking spot area or just a regular campground and you're trying to talk each other, go left, right, no, my left, no, you're right, and all that kind of stuff. It's like, through here will be amazing.
You can use them for hiking. We use them for communicating with Kevin and Laura or any other RVer that you're traveling with that have FRS radios.
And here's the thing. Obviously, we are in our RV and everything, but it has come handy too. Like if you are in a side-by-side, in a quad
UTVs.
or something like that, and you're going somewhere, it's like, hey, dude, I need the break, or it's like, hey, let's stop here because I need to buy a soda or something.
Right.
It's like, it just comes handy.
So there's many, many different uses for them in RVing for us, getting in and out of spots and communicating with other fellow RVs. So that's really, really cool.
Yes, and I love the fact that it has the little charging port. That I'm gonna actually install this solid in the RV so it doesn't move anywhere. It just stays in one place and it's gonna be their own little spot.
Yeah, we keep it in the center console, and just when we're done talking, or sometimes when I'm just driving down the road and I'm not using it, I set it in the charger with it turned on so that if I hear Kevin or somebody, whoever we're traveling, start to talk, then we can just pick those up. So
yeah,
that's how we do it.
We were traveling with Chuck, Kevin, Laura, and us, and between the three of us, it was very handy, and they also have theirs as well.
Yep. So that is the X Talkers. Very, very cool, very handy, super portable, obviously. Walkie-talkies have been around for a long time. They're just improving the range on them. These particular ones, they, let me see what they tell you for range. 36 channels, 14 extra channels, and the range is probably something crazy that you could only get if you're standing in line of sight. But it says up to 38 miles. You would have to be super line of sight, maybe across you know, somebody's on a boat and somebody's standing on top of a mountain. It has to be super direct line of sight, but they're going to be more than powerful enough while you guys are going down the road and talking back and forth. If you need to use a walkie-talkie from somebody who's 38 miles away, there's probably other issues going on. But
now this one here is pretty much the exact same thing. It's always said the only thing that doesn't come in this basic package is the headsets and I think the car charger.
Right.
Yeah, there's
it's an AC charger.
So just the car charger is the only thing. But besides that, everything else, the little like stand and the AC power charger, batteries, everything comes here.
And one lucky viewer is going to get that set there.
We give the rules at the end.
Oh, we're going to give the rules then. They all know what the rules are.
Yeah.
All right.
Because we need to go into
unbox this thing too. And so I'm going to have to fast forward a little bit because by the time I get this thing open.
Or I can talk.
Oh, you want to talk?
So this one, we have never opened it before. We did not use it. The other ones, we use them on our trip down. This one we're going to use on our trip up so we can test different things.
You're going to have to talk a long time.
Because
my nails are not getting it done.
Like,
you're going to need your nails. So this one is a permanent install. This one installs very similar to a typical CB radio. where you have a unit that is installed with 12 volt, and then you have a secondary mic. Now with this one, you can install the unit in a hidden spot and just have the mic exposed, because all of the readout and stuff is on the microphone itself. Have you got it? Yeah, my nails. I just clipped my nails, so of course I couldn't open it.
So let's see what's in here. Ew, fancy.
Lots of goodies. Oh,
Fancy.
of course there's an owner's manual.
He really does that to the owner's manual. And then once he gets stuck somewhere, it's like, oh, I guess I should read it.
Yeah, then I'll go back and use the owner's manual later on. You gotta rip that stuff open. You're not actually trying to open that stuff up nicely, are you?
Well, I'm
So this
always
is
that way.
This is the unit itself. You can see how it's really, really tiny. And let me see how that just probably slides out like that. Yeah. So you just push the two clips and the thing slides out. So you're gonna install this bracket somewhere. This can be completely hidden. It does not have to be out where you can see it. So this gets installed, this just slides in, locks into place, and you're good to go. So microphone is gonna plug into the front. It's got a USB charging port, which is kind of cool, and it's going to be 12 volt. It's gonna need a positive, negative 12 volt power connection, and then the microphone is going to plug straight into the front. It's similar like a Cat 5 cable. This has it so that you can plug it into a cigarette lighter or a 12 volt automotive connection. I am probably gonna do it direct. So I will get rid of this, and I'm assuming that there's a way in here maybe that I can get rid of this and not have to plug this into a lighter socket, unless I can find one up behind the TV. If there is a 12 volt lighter socket up behind the TV, which there might be, I will probably just plug it in and it'll be a really, really simple install. If there isn't, then I'll have to find 12 volts to plug it into. And I will hide this up probably behind the TV and have this just come down. So that's my initial thoughts on how I might do that. The little antenna here, I do have a spot up on the roof where I have installed a little 12-inch square steel plate that I've put down with VHB tape and sealed it in with the sealing tape. So I may just run this up onto the roof, and the antenna just simply plugs into the back of this. So simple stuff as far as installing this. The install video will be really kind of short, and I might do it as part of some other video, but I may not bore you guys in this video with that. But super simple. This gets installed, positive and negative 12 volts. This goes on the roof. Your mic has to install somewhere close where you can see it, and I'm assuming there's a bracket somewhere.
This one?
Oh yeah. So this bracket here, I'll just mount it somewhere, and boom, you've got your mic installed. And it's actually got two-way tape on it, so you could stick it on a cabinet. I will probably, I probably am going to use that, because once you stick something like this on, then you have to pry it off. I would rather screw it on so that I can take it off later on, but really going to be a simple install on that. Now the major difference between the handheld and this has a little bit more power to it. This is a GMRS frequency radio, so it operates within the same frequency band as the handheld walkie-talkies, but it's channels specifically for GMRS. I believe, I don't know this for sure, but I believe that you can use this to communicate with the walkie-talkies. That's something that I'm going to have to look into, because I've never used a GMRS radio before. I don't know, but I've heard that these will work together. So if not, the good part about this is if you're traveling with other people that have GMRS radios, then you get a lot longer range with these things. And this one, does the box say on this one? 15 watts, so it's a lot more watts. Like I said, a CB normally operates on 4 watts. 15 channels, 8 repeater channels, speaker, mic jack, MXT275. So this is something that we're going to test on the way back. So in a future video, we'll talk more about this particular radio and how it works. I'm really excited about this. Kevin's got one as well, so we'll be able to test these on the way back from this trip. So that's it.
Yep. And we can test, like you said, test this with the walkies as well.
Right.
And see, like, if they interact with each other. But I'm assuming that it's a yes.
So we are going to have Lorena put all of this back in the box nicely. because I'll never get it back in the box.
No, this is the one we're installing. This one.
Oh, that's right. We have a second one. So I'll install this one and we just give them the second one.
Yeah.
That's an even better idea.
Right?
Yeah.
I think so. Why'd you give him the one that we already opened and messed with?
Well, I didn't want to install a used radio now. Things have been open. With that being said, we are going to be giving away an unboxed version of the MXT275, the GMRS radio to be installed in your rig. We'll give that away as, I guess that'll be first place. And as a second place prize, although not any less important, we have a set of T71VP3s, I think is what they are. Is that right? That's what it says in the box? I think that's what it says in the box. So we're going to give those away as well. So to do that, you're going to have to leave a comment in the video. And it'd be nice if you like the video. And we are going to use a software that randomly selects a couple of winners so that I don't have to make that decision. And I don't like breaking hearts. So I don't want to be that guy. So the software will choose the people and we will reach out to them and let them know that they are a winner.
Now, I have to say, the one that we should, in the very, very first one, like we said, we have used them. We used them the entire time we came down on the Baja, so for 1,000 miles. That was our main way of communication with our other friends. And they worked like a charm. Like, it was long range. We were at some point separated and everything, and there was no issues, no problem whatsoever with them.
Yep.
So
worked flawlessly. So
we really love them.
Yeah, they're very cool. So again, thank you Midland for sponsoring this video and giving us the products to be able to give out to our viewers. That's really, really cool. Great company and been around quite a while. So thanks to them. And thanks to you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys again in an upcoming episode, video, how-to, one of those things.
By the way, Christmas is coming. Just saying.
So, we are going to be giving away a... Is that even on? It is on. Okay.